Budapest, it's one of these cities in Europe that people have to see.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure to meet you. How do you feel?
Pleasure is mine. Thank you very much. Good.
People have to get a reason to go there because there's so much wonder. The city is, I think, really amazing.
Sár Sándor vagyok, ingatlanfejlesztő. Nem volt különösebb kétségem, hogy tervezőt hogy kell választani. Azt gondoltam, hogy kellene valami poén, ezért kellene keresni valamilyen zsenit, aki kicsit összekuszálja a szálakat.
We are very lucky to have a developer group which created the building, and they approached one of the most famous celebrity designers. His name is Marcel Wanders. And Marcel created the look and feel of the hotel. And the reason why it is important, because this is the only Kimpton hotel on this planet which was purposely created by a designer, a celebrity designer.
That's the only one here in Budapest?
Yes, that's correct, yes.
I am Marcel Wanders. I'm a designer. I've created products and interiors over the last 30 years. Today we're here at Moy, and I'm happy to tell you more about the little miracle that we did in Budapest in the Kimpton BEM Hotel.
My name is Attila. I'm the executive chef of the Kimpton BEM Budapest. Well, I'm working in the hotel industry in the last 12 years. Mostly in abroad, in the UK. This is a funny story because when I moved back home, I walked past this building and I saw it's renovating. And I just explained to my wife that was my school. You know the building and you know the feelings when you were a kid and you spent here like 8 years. That was very special moments to come back and then see how it's shining this building again, because that was different. And then you step back and you just get this feeling again.
Mint egy jó ingatlanfejlesztő keresem a kihívásokat. A motivációm elsősorban az volt, hogy rossz állapotú régi épületet kicseréljük egy ebbe a városrészbe passzoló új ingatlanra, egy vegyes fejlesztésre. Egy része szálloda, egy része pedig irodaház. És aztán a Kimptonnal találkoztunk, és így kialakult a Kimpton Story.
We are on the square which is in front of the hotel. That's how the name was created, BEM tér. That is because there is a general here, BEM, Apo as we call him. And the interesting part of this statue and the letters is that we asked our London-based agency to create our image, the hotel's image in every aspect. And what they did is they used the letters from the statue and they reworked again the letters, and they created the entire font set specifically for the hotel. This is the one that we are using in everywhere in our business cards, in all the prints related and image related materials. So, as you can see, the building is still under construction. This is the hotel behind us, and then of course this is the square situated. And on the other side of the square, you can see the blue Danube. The Parliament building is looking at us, and then you can see also the island, Margaret Island, with the most beautiful walking and running path of the city.
I've been in Budapest a lot of time. I had a very good friend that took me there for multiple reasons and a lot of times. And it was really always cool to hang out in the ruined bars and just like walk through the beautiful streets and fantastic architecture. So I had a lot of good times with a lot of people. So the city has has an important place in my heart. To do a hotel was a joy.
Az épület első traktusa, tehát a szálloda rész, az némi egyeztetés után azzal a kompromisszummal jöhetett létre, hogy a homlokzatát megtartjuk az itt lévő épületnek. Ez az épület beleírta magát a magyar történelembe.
So this is our normal Thursday when we see the property, how far we go every week. We visit it, of course, sometimes multiple times a day, but on every Thursday we do have a site visit. So please come on in, let me show you where we are. This is the main entrance of the hotel, as you can see, and this street is going to lead us to the area where the guests can stop by and the valet parking can start their service. So let me take you inside. And as you can imagine, we are coming into the reception area. As I said earlier, Marcel Wanders imagined an area where we welcome the guests. This is where we are. This is what you are going to see here. This is where the reception desk is going to be here. This is where the welcome drink is going to be served. What we really like about the fact that Marcel's imagination was used to create this area is that he mixed the Hungarian traditions and the Hungarian mythology and the background with his own vision. What we see here is the reception, and behind that the lobby area. In the middle of it there is a golden stag, which is part of the Hungarian history. As you remember, as the tribes came over from the northern part of Asia, they reached this region, and a golden stag was the one which pointed out where they should be settling down. So that's why, in honor for that, is going to be displayed there. Let's come on in a little bit further. And behind there's a door which leads you to the office building, which is right behind us. This also gives us an opportunity for whenever we have an event next door to it, then we can just take the guest through this lobby to the office building, to the office side. Let's go and take a look at the bar.
In product design, I work with the brands that I really respect and that I really feel have something to give to the world. Because interior designers don't have one idea, they have 1,000 ideas, and they have to bring them together to write poetry. If I am the interior designer, I love to make poetry.
The Kimpton is a very exciting brand. It's part of IHG, Intercontinental's hotels and resorts. It's a luxury lifestyle brand. What I do love about it is it's very personal. So it is famous for its personal service. It was created by Bill Kimpton back in the 1980s in the United States. And the approach of the personal touch with the guests is something which is close to my heart when it comes to luxury service, and also famous for its open-minded policy when it comes to pet, when it comes to your pet at Kimpton. And what we usually say, same as in this hotel in the Kimpton BEM Budapest, if your pet fits in the elevator, then we're happy to host your pet. It can be your baby giraffe, we don't mind.
I wouldn't work with anyone that wants a hotel. It makes no sense. So if these two come together, I think that's an interesting dynamic. And of course you have to mold these things, but in a way the words are able to be part of the poetic vision that as an interior designer I make.
At Kimpton BEM Budapest, our rooms will be divided in two major categories, which will be one for the green, the forest room, and one for the blue, which is the Danube. Marcel spent a couple of days in Budapest researching how we Hungarians reach this area and how our culture implemented on such things as the mythical stag or the turul bird. He was inspired by the stag, and he was inspired to put him in a forest, to put the gold stag around the hotel in many spaces. The green room represents calm and relaxation, and it will be one of the specialties in Kimpton BEM Budapest. The Danube plays an amazing part in the Hungarian history. In the Danube, there is a legend that we had a fish, a beluga fish, lived for centuries. However, nobody saw it and nobody catched it. We catched it and we brought it to our rooms, which is represented by the blue tiles and the blue wallpapers inspired by Marcel Wanders' design. And it will be also represented in our main lobby bar, where all the blue is not just in the colors of the walls, but it is amazingly represented in the bar, which has blue tiles in very large spaces, as in the middle area of the bar, and also on the walls with different colors and design.
I think that if you make design really big, then we have to make the artificial surrounding and we have to manage the expectations and the dealings of people with that artificial world that is so present, and because we have to live with it. We make it and then it makes us.
As we have already talked about the welcome stations, our humble plans are that we are going to make a seated check-in procedure. That's why we are having this absolutely stunning seating area just over there. The plans are when the guests are approaching the counter, they will be immediately seated just over there. Have a glass of bubbly with them to do the complete registration process in an absolutely home away from home feeling comfortable.
Interiors are very different animals than products. Products have legs, they can go around the world, they come in the homes of different people. And interiors don't have legs, they go nowhere. They are in a certain place, and depending on who's joining, what's the expectation, they're very different questions. A hotel is a very particular thing because, you know, it is, you make it, you don't make it for the locals. The locals live there, they have a house, they don't have to go there. So in a way you make it for people far away. So in a way you have to scream to find them. You have to be a bit present and you have to make something that is worthy of going there.
So how was the front there?
It was really great.
It's good, very good. So the reason we are here, because this is the restaurant. So as you can see, Marcel imagined here a forest mood, a forest atmosphere. And what is very exciting for me is that obviously not only the colors we are using here, but of course the fact that we are adding a mirror on the top, which is going to double the space. So it's quite brave. And what you can see in this design, that we also have another addition here, another room in here. Altogether, we are going to have close to 80 people having breakfast in the morning at the same time.
So this is going to be my office. I have a beautiful office. Yeah, 5-star luxury for the chef.
And you can
too.
see
Yeah,
the boots are arriving.
yeah, that's the main thing. That's why the office is
That's
here.
the point for sure.
To see all the fridges, to see who is coming to the kitchen, to see what is coming to the kitchen.
Over that, on the other side, we have a mezzanine, an area where we have back of the house and some of the offices, but more importantly, there is a private dining room as well. So we are on the 3rd floor, and what is really incredible that the construction company, the ownership is very true, and every detail is actually done by the renderings, as you can see.
As a kid, I lived in the States a long time, and then when I came back to Europe, I started to work in hospitality. I was a representative for Times and Holidays in Hungary, Budapest, so as Vienna, and then also in Turkey, Spain, and many other areas. And then I moved from one side of the reception desk into the other side, pretty much.
Kimpton BEM Budapest will have one presidential suite. The suite will be very special, in top of the 5th floor, and it will contain 2 bedrooms, which can be sold separately or which can be sold together. This is a space for private use, for VIPs only. It will be designed to serve as the astrological lookout space within the property. The sky will be above us, and you can even enjoy a bath next to your own window.
We're in the 5th floor, stepping out from the presidential suite, as we call it, which features its own private garden, which is situated here. And obviously from the private garden you have a little bit of view down to the garden of the hotel itself, and of course to the other side, to the Danube. Budapest, situated and divided by the blue Danube in the middle. There's a hilly side called Buda, and there's a flatland called Pest. So you can see Pest on the other side, the Danube there, and then the bridge connecting the two sides. And there's something that we always say in Budapest, that there are two type of people in Budapest: those who want to live on the Buda side of the city, and those who actually live on Buda. We are.
Budapestnek van néhány felbecsülhetetlen értéke. Itt olyan léptékű város, olyan szép város épült fel, aminek az értékeit megtartotta ez az ország. Óriási előnye ennek a városnak a folyó, a hídjaink, külön adottság, hogy a folyó által kettészelt város egyik fele sík, a másik fele domb. Nagyon sokat tett hozzá a biztonság, tehát nem győzöm hangsúlyozni, hogy téljel úgy lehet sétálni az utcán, hogy nem kell az embernek a háta mögé nézni, ez egy óriási érték.
This, what I think is really special in Hungary is the melancholia that, you know, is so, and it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain, but I've been enough in Budapest to see the, you know, the drama and the beauty of it, and it's really that's really difficult to understand. It's really something that also in a visit for 2 weeks it's hard to understand. I think if you get Americans over, they will never get it, but some people will get it, and it's one of these. I think there's a lot of countries that are cute but not deep. No, Hungary is deep, and people are deep. The people that are going to go to the Kimpton, they are, I think, the cultural leaders of the world. The people that are interested in something different. They are the people that want to investigate a little bit more. And I think it is why it's interesting to address a culture and to give signals of it. And if you don't understand the signals, they will still reach you.
We have our private area, which will be reserved for the guests.
This is not your party place, it's more of a secret garden on the top of the building on the 5th floor. This is going to be a place, you know, relaxing after your heavy day, and come up and have a proper cigar and a right type of cocktail. So some of the rooms are facing the blue Danube, and some of the rooms are facing the open garden, which is going to have a gazebo there. We are going to have a little bit of a statue again of the golden stag, and this is an area which the guests cannot access really walking through this, but in the meantime they can have a beautiful experience opening up their balcony doors and sit outside.
Marketing is very strong skill, and it's part of my operation. We handpicked an agency in London who helped us create the image side of the hotel. We also handpicked another PR agency sitting in New York who are helping us to be present on this planet. And of course, then we do handle every journalist and media one by one, such as yourself, with the utmost heart and hospitality possible. We actually managed to win one of the Carbon Zero property awards in the time of the opening, because this is a brand new building. We were lucky to construct it in a way it can be as sustainable as possible. Also, there's one initiative which is IHG's initiative that's following the UNESCO's goals very closely, and on top of that, the hotel also is, and myself, very proud to follow sustainable policies to make sure, you know, we not only promise but we deliver, and visibly sustainable in 2024.